All right. Hello and welcome to the Media Center at the Chevron Championship. I'm joined by our most recent LPGA Tour winner, Ingrid Lindblad. Ingrid, it's been a busy couple days for you. Picked up your first win at the JM Eagle LA Championship. Can you just talk about the past couple days and what it's been like as the most recent winner?
It's been a lot happening since Sunday night. I don't think we got back to the hotel until 9 p.m. Sunday night, so barely had any dinner. Kind of just went to bed, went to the airport, flew over here. Madeline told me not to pick up a golf club yesterday, so kind of just went out here, did my registration, and picked up my car, and now it's already Tuesday.
And you mentioned you had a really great night of sleep the other night. Was it just the feeling of relief that you did it, or what do you think? What was it?
I mean, I was so tired after Sunday and traveling yesterday, so I just slept a lot last night and woke up. If anyone knows Whoop, I had a 97% recovery, so.
And one more from me, and then I'll open it up here in the Media Center. You're making your debut at the Chevron Championship this week. What are you just looking more forward to most about being here?
Oh, I mean, it's exciting coming out for a major after a win. So, I mean, obviously you want to keep riding that wave, of playing well. But it's a new week, it's a new golf course. But I haven't seen it yet. But I'm excited to get out there.
All right, Will?
You and fellow Swede Ludvig Oberg simultaneously held the #1 spot in the amateur rankings in 2023. Ludvig won his second tour event earlier this year, and you got your first and your third start last week. Can you pinpoint, as far as your roots to Sweden, why you two have had so much success early on?
I think we have a good kind of junior program, so even if you aren't on a national team, you can still they invite people to go to tournaments with the national team, even if you don't have a place in the group, or in the squad. So I think they're very good at including everyone, even if you aren't the absolutely greatest when you're 15 or 16, because we know that the best player when you're 15 or 16 might not be the best when you come out on tour and when you come out to college. So I think they do a really good job of seeing everyone, giving more people than just a couple an opportunity to play certain tournaments, and I think that's a good deal. And then we still have a couple coaches come out every now and then out to LPGA and same. I don't know how much they do it on PGA Tour, but they still do it for us here on LPGA, so that's really nice of them.
Your driving is a major strength of your game. 12th right now in strokes gained driving. After seeing the Nicklaus course, I don't know how many holes you've played, but how much that driver, is it a major advantage here at the Nicklaus course?
I haven't seen a single golf hole on this course, so do not know yet. But I hit driver on every single hole last week, so I just didn't feel like hitting anything else. So just felt like it's an aggressive play.
All right, Sarah?
To you, I mean, has she been kind of a mentor to you throughout your career, just with the LSU connection?
I mean, to be honest, we've never talked that much. We still, it's the same assistant coach as Madeline had at LSU, who's still there. I'm still staying at her house, so I mean, Madeline was kind of one of the reasons I went to LSU, because we've heard that a couple of Swedes have gone through. They've had some success playing at LSU. So I think Madeline's probably the most recent Swede and the most recent, what is it called? One of the reasons I went to LSU. So it's kind of cool to see her behind 18th green on Sunday waiting for me.
I know you've put a lot of premium on managing expectations when you obviously turned professional last year and came right out, started playing on the Epson Tour. To kind of live up to those expectations is always a challenge, but you've done so far. Got a win out on the Epson Tour and obviously already won the LPGA. For you, how do you manage expectations, and how do you kind of block out that outside noise and just focus on what you do on the golf course?
I don't know if I have a strategy for it, but trying to take one day at a time. Obviously, I think I said it on Friday or Saturday last week that obviously I can't win a tournament on the first tee box. Like, you just, if you're hitting balls on the driving range, you got to be on the driving range. And when you're playing a hole one, you got to be on hole one. You can't think of what's going to happen during the round on Sunday, or if you're going to make the cut, if you're going to win, you can't think that way.
And then finally for me, you obviously have had some past success in other major championships. Will you lean on that, and what will you take from those really solid experiences as you look ahead to a new major and a new golf course and a whole new deal being a member now?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think I'm just thinking back at the U.S. Open in 2022, and obviously I was an amateur back then, so I wasn't thinking too much about the purse, the money, which I think, I don't really know what to answer, but obviously, like, just gonna try to keep playing my own game and do whatever I can to play well out there.
What's the coolest thing that's happened in the last couple days since winning?
Ooh.
Did you get a cool text message? Did you get recognized in the airport? Like, anything like that?
Well, I had, like, a couple, like, Annika sent me a DM on Instagram. Susanne Pedersen sent me congrats. So there's a couple of, like, bigger names, in my opinion, that kind of congratulated me, which is pretty cool that your name is out there. You're not a total stranger. But otherwise, I went up. I'm supposed to pay for one bag when I fly Delta, and I don't know. I didn't pay for it. They waived my baggage fee, and I'm like, all right. But I don't know if that was me or they did something wrong. But
Oh, that's great. Tell me about LSU. Why did you end up staying there 5 years, and how did LSU help prepare you?
I mean, I loved it. I loved it at LSU. I didn't want to leave. It's great in college. Everything's paid for. You go to a tournament, they tell you where to be, what to bring. And then we were talking a lot with the Swedish team how usually when you turn pro, you don't have as much time to practice. So it's like your development kind of stops a little bit because you don't have the same amount of time in between tournaments to get better. So I was just trying to be as good as I could when I left LSU, which I was happy I stayed 5 years, but I think a lot of people were surprised I did.
Who is your favorite athlete to come out of LSU? Could be before your time, whenever.
I mean, I was on campus with a couple of really big names. I love watching LSU gymnastics. Haley Bryan is pretty good at what she does, and I'm sad to see that her time at LSU is over because watching them during the weekends. I've done it both at LSU live in person and on TV, and what they do is pretty amazing. But being on campus with Joe Burrow was pretty cool too.
Last one for me. Sometimes people think of rookie and it might have a negative connotation or they're just a rookie. But obviously, the rookies have done so well on tour this year so far. When you hear rookie or when somebody calls you rookie, like, what are your thoughts?
I haven't thought much about it, but obviously rookie sounds like a little bit like, oh, you're new here. It's kind of like, oh, this is your year to like get your feet wet. But I feel like what we've done as rookies this year is like we've played well to get here, and now we play well here. So I don't know if I like the name rookie, the term rookie or not.
All right, and then on the Zoom, Richard, if you'd like to unmute now and ask your question.
First of all, congratulations on your big win.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Now you mentioned you haven't seen the course, you haven't hit a golf ball on it yet, so you're in a little disadvantage there. But I know you're riding the wave of playing well, and that's always a good thing. But for today and tomorrow, when you're playing out there, what are you looking at as far as a golf course, and how are you evaluating it?
I mean, feel like the basic things for me is kind of get the lines off the tee, trying to see if there are any areas around the green that, oh, you can't be here if they put the pin here. It's not possible to make an up and down there. So kind of just lines off the tee and get a feel for the greens and see, if there are any areas around the green you need to practice more or less.
All right. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, Ingrid.
Oh, we good? Oh,
Yeah.
that wasn't bad.